Here we have a question based on trigonometry. We are given such an equation. Using this information, you have to find the value of 3 sin theta minus 2 cos theta. Now, usually in such cases, how do we proceed? We try to find a connection between what is given and what is asked. Now, do you see a connection? You will see that both of these terms deal with a 2, a 3, a sin theta and a cos theta. In such cases where the terms are same but they come in different combinations, you will see that when squared, the middle term of both of these expressions will be same. What do I mean by that? If you square the sum of two numbers, then the middle term that you see here, what will be the middle term here? It will be 12 sin theta cos theta, and here also you will see that it will be minus 12 sin theta cos theta. Now, this term is what connects what is given and what is asked. So we are going to find a value for this term from what is given and substitute it there. So shall we start solving our question? Let us start with what is given. On squaring, you get the first term is 4 sin square theta plus 12 sin theta cos theta plus 9 cos square theta. Do not forget to square the right hand side of the equation. You get such a thing. Now you see here a sin square theta here, a cos square theta here. Make your life easy and get them all in terms of any one trigonometric ratio, either sin theta or cos theta. So shall I change sin square theta? What is sin square theta? It is 1 minus cos square theta. Now please remember, whenever it comes to linear equations or any algebraic equations, the golden rule is cut down the number of variables. Do not break your head with one sin and one cos. Bring them all to one form. So there, instead of sin square theta, we have substituted it with a 1 minus cos square theta. Got all of this just in terms of cos square theta. Now opening the brackets, doing all the calculations, you get what? 5 cos square theta plus 12 sin theta cos theta is equal to 0. Now we know that when we square this, we are going to get the same term. We already know what its value is. Shall we square that? Now we have to square this term, but before squaring, let me tell you one thing. Don't worry about the how the difference is going to be. We will first square it and then find the square root back to get what we want. So now here you have again a sin square theta and a cos square theta. Do not break your head over that. Change all of them into cos theta. We already had changed the earlier one in terms of cos theta, right? So here also make it into the same terms. Now instead of a sin square theta, we put a 1 minus cos square theta so that you get all of this in terms of just cos square theta, but then leave this term alone here. That is what is going to connect both the equations. Leave that term alone. Do the rest of the calculations and you end up with a 9 minus 5 cos square theta. But then what was 12 sin theta cos theta? It was minus of 5 cos square theta, and then what do you see? Two like terms, they are getting cancelled and you end up with a 9, but that is not your answer. You had squared it to come at this answer. So what is the term that we are looking for? It will be the square root of 9. But one thing, remember, you have to take both the options, plus 3 and minus 3. So this term here can take two values. It can be plus 3 or it can be a minus 3. That is all for today. Take care. Assalamu alaikum.